Stand by. 60 seconds to air.
Standing by.
Activate ERS Global Radio Network Power Grid. Initiating power-up sequence.
ERS Global Radio Network coming online. Transmitter at 50%.
Commence affiliate uplink protocol. Establishing uplink. Connection established. The United States is now online. Canadian uplink connection established. United Kingdom uplink secured. Australia is now online. Slovakia online. South Africa is connected and online. ERS Global Radio Network is online.
Transmitter at maximum. Peak power is established and stable.
Microphones and headphones at full volume. The Electric Radio Show is now on the air.
Oh, yes, we are. All right. Yeah.
ERS back on the dial. I know all the morning shows out there, you guys were panicking. We're back. Your prep service is here. Don't worry about it. Coming up on the show this time around, we've got listener emails, social shout-outs, meals for life. I don't know what that's all about, but I could deal with meals for life. That's definitely, for sure. Single girls that are dating guys.
Yes.
I've got a list of weird stuff that they found in these guys' bathrooms. Tom Brokejaw is here, and he left me a note, and that's why I wrote up on the big board. It says Brokejaw surprise. He left me a note, said he's got a surprise for us. I have no idea what the hell that is. So Tom Brokejaw's here with the headlines. Back to the grind. What's that about?
Back to the grind. Well, back from holiday and, getting back into the grind. We're going to talk about that.
You know what I'm looking forward to already?
What's that?
Spring.
Yeah.
Because we're officially past the winter solstice. Days are now, what are we gaining daylight? About a minute, a daylight a day?
I think it's a minute, per day.
I'm just so stoked because I am not a winter person. I'm a summer person.
It's been a great winter, though, hasn't it?
I have no complaints. And speaking of that's a good segue. Sacred Owl, the Zodiac Maniac, is here. And what are you going to do? Are you going to give us a reading for the year?
Yes. I'm going to give you the transits of the year, how they're going to affect us, and what transits are going to be the major ones for the year, so that you're prepared for that. And mind you, this year we have only 3 of them going.
Mercury in retrograde?
Only 3 this year.
Only 3?
Yes.
All right. So Sacred Owl's got the transits, and if you're in New York City, you have the Port Authority to deal with. Yours is a lot worse than ours. Got so much more coming up. Strap in, buckle up, cinch 'em up tight. This is the Electric Radio Show.
Greetings. Welcome to the show.
Since you've been good, you get it early.
Let's get it started.
What day is it?
They should get together, form a show, and they'll have the lowest rated show of all time.
It's hurtful. Untrue.
Say what?
You don't get no better show than this.
It's too early for this.
Too early for this?
Showtime. Come on.
The Electric Radio Show. TheElectricRadioshow.com.
It's my favorite show.
We're starting the show, and it's going to be really, really good. And there will be people saying words and stuff, and you're going to like it a lot. And you'll be happy, and you won't want it to stop. Yeah.
The Electric Radio Show. We have wires. We have electricity. Don't get us wet.
You guys are so sexy and funny. Oh, here's your coffee. Have a great show.
You're listening to The Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. All right. Let's give you a look into our lives, what our segment called What's Up. So what's up, Sacred Owl?
Well, I stopped at a place and I had this food and I had a mouthgasm.
This is the second time
it
since
is.
you've
It
been
is.
with us
Yes,
that
yes.
you've talked about
Yes.
the mouthgasm.
Mouthgasm. I did.
What food did you have this time?
Well, I found a pizza parlor that actually does New York City style Sicilians, and when I ate it, it was phenomenal.
All right, so
it drooled. I drooled all over. I was all over my shirt and everything. Mouthgasm.
How many slices did you have?
Just one. I just had one because when you taste something that good, you take your time with it. You don't need to eat
Hell
3 or
no,
4.
man. I shove it in. Ask Andre,
Have
man.
you
I
ever
love-
gone to a restaurant with Jack?
Yeah. Ask Andre.
I have, but
Freaking
Have you
Whoppers.
ever seen me eat lunch?
I never look at Jack when he's eating because
my
it's
God.
like snuffle.
It's embarrassing because he eats, he finishes, and some wait staff will come up and they're like, "Oh, is there anything else we can get for you?" And you haven't even started your food.
Yeah, he's done that to me twice, and I just ignore him and I just keep eating.
I eat and then I stare at you.
Right. And so then he has like 17 cups of coffee. It's okay.
All right, so Sacred Owl's What's Up is a Sicilian mouthgasm.
Yes, it is.
Meantime, Joey, did you hear what he said? Daylight, what's up?
I found out I have to travel internationally, and my passport was getting ready to expire. So I had to, with the government shutdown in progress, I had to go get my passport renewed. But actually, I will say, they got me my passport back pretty fast. The problem was, though, getting the actual passport picture done. So I went to one of the chain drugstores that, has photo services. And the first one I went to, they took my picture, and then they're like, "Oh, the card reader's not working." Okay. So then I went to the next one, another one of the same drugstores, got the passport picture done. It took 2 hours. She wouldn't let me. Yeah, she wouldn't let me smile. Okay. She's like, "No, you're not allowed to smile." So the picture came out so bad, and the lighting was bad. So, I have blonde hair, okay? But my hair looks brown in the picture, and I look like I want to kill somebody. So all I kept thinking was, if this doesn't get me put on the do not fly list, I don't know what will.
Wow.
But I did get my passport back. It looks horrible. But yeah, I'm really very upset with the picture.
All right, so your What's Up is piss poor passport. Try.
All right, so the other day I saw a ghost.
You did?
I did.
Just say hi.
Well, no, but it occurred to me. Well, my first thought was, all right, so I just saw a ghost, and I just saw a dead person in my living room. It was my living room. I didn't want to say it was my living room, but it was my living room.
Okay.
I didn't want to say it because my wife is listening, and she's probably going to get upset over that.
She's going to go all crazy on you?
But it was my living room that I saw this. And then it occurred to me, maybe it's not a dead person. Maybe it's just a person who's alive, living in a different dimension that we normally can't see. And they're just kind of peeking through a little bit. And then, I was thinking, maybe at times I'm a ghost to them. I can kind of peek through a little bit, and they can see, little pieces or remnants of me somewhere. So maybe I'm a ghost in somebody else's reality.
Are you?
That's my department. That's my department. Get out of the metaphysics there, man. But I hear what you're saying.
What is in that drink that you're drinking?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Dude, you're talking about ghosts, and my playback computer just crashed.
Seriously? Did it?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I'm telling you.
Was it a bad ghost?
No,
or?
of course not. Of course not. Nothing happened. Nothing bad. I just saw at first I saw a little shadow. It started in the kitchen, and then it just kind of moved into the living room where I was in the living room. It kind of moved towards me. I just saw it. I just saw movement. And I didn't see a person or anything.
Were you drinking or smoking something?
I was not. I saw
You were sure you didn't have a little something for your cataracts?
I know you're not asking those questions as much as you believe in the spirits.
I saw movement is what I saw. I could see through it. I just saw movement.
But did you have a movement?
Not that day.
No?
No.
Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
Telling you got to go.
Little gas?
Could be. So, all right. Andre's What's Up is Who's that in my house?
Never know. Never know.
How come every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen?
Eating up all the food.
Because you said it came out of the kitchen, right?
Came out of the kitchen, yeah.
How come every time
not
I'm
in my refrigerator, though, because then I would have got really upset.
All right.
Don't touch my steak.
That's it. That's your what's up is how come every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
All right, there you go.
My what's up is I just got over being sick, and this is probably appropriate music because it's kind of how my New Year's went. And but I'm actually glad to see 2018 go.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I'm getting rid of this music. Speaking
Thank
of goodbye,
you.
because I know D-Light doesn't like it at all.
Wait, don't change your face. I got to get a picture of that face. You were making a weird face for like a good. There you go. I got it.
There you go. That's the 2018 is goodbye face. Yeah, man. I'm just really. 2018 sucked for me. Sucked totally.
Yeah.
With my health, I lost Sonny that year, and I'm just so over it.
Yeah.
I'm over 2018.
2019 is going to be a really,
I
really
think so.
good year.
I think 2019 is going to be a great year.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
And 2020 is even going to be better because that's the year the aliens come.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So we have that to look forward to. Coming up in just a little bit, Meals for Life. Andre's got that story.
Man.
And Tom Brokejaw with a surprise. I don't know what it is, but that's coming up next with the headlines on the Electric Radio Show.
What day of the week is it?
What does it feel like?
Who are these people?
They are hilarious drive time radio guys.
You are hilarious.
They're seriously so funny.
You best put seatbelts on your ears, because I'm going to take them for the ride of their lives.
It's where fun meets awesome.
You are going to love this.
Welcome to the show.
It's showtime.
Tune in to the all-new Sad FM.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Sad FM.
Sorry that I let you down.
All sad, all the time.
Hello from the other side.
Home of the super sad workday. Always only 2 in a row.
When your day is long.
Wake up to the mundane morning show.
Shelly's sick again today.
Then the dismal drive home.
'Cause everybody hurts.
And go to bed with our nighttime show, Lonely Nights. Sad FM. Tune in today and see how long a workday can be. Sad FM.
The Electric Radio Show.
Yeah, it gets me in the zone. Keeps it kind of tunes everything else out for me.
The hottest radio show on the planet.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Let's take a look at the headlines and find out what the big surprise is. What all the news it is the news. Wouldn't be the news without him. It's the news guy from the newsroom, Tom Brokejaw.
This is Tom Brokejaw with an Electric Radio Show news brief. CBS employees were recently given a survey to determine the scope of harassment during Les Moonvest's tenure, though it might be going the wrong direction since the first question was, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot are you? Members of the media have the third highest suicide rate in the country. So hey, at least there's some good news for President Trump. Utah is instituting the country's lowest DUI limit, which once again reminds me of the state's motto, Utah, the single least fun place on earth. Kate Winslet and Saoirse Ronan will play lesbian lovers in a movie I know nothing else about, but I just bought tickets to it. Keith Richards recently turned 75. Not to say Keith's enjoyed his share of booze through the years, but when he blew out the candles, they turned into a blowtorch. Apple will produce a new Peanuts cartoon. This time, Charlie Brown and his friends will work at the assembly line of an iPhone plant. Vladimir Putin wants to legislate rap music. We vow to fight it, responded Russian hip-hop artists Salt and Popov, and Kremlin Lamar. And finally, I've enjoyed a long and great career, and I've enjoyed my time on the Electric Radio Show. Well, except for my time spent with Jack. But I've decided to retire to some tropical island and enjoy the rest of my days. I will miss all of you out there in Radio Land and will greatly miss D-Light's beautiful can. This is Tom Brokaw with my final Electric Radio Show news brief. Aloha.
That's so sad.
Oh my.
Did we just lose our news guy?
He didn't even tell me nothing. Did he say anything to you, Jack?
He just said he had a surprise, but we just lost our freaking news guy.
Like no warning, nothing? Just goodbye?
No, he just grabbed me in the hallway and said, I have a surprise for you guys tonight. I'm like, okay. He was really upbeat and jovial, and maybe that's why he's jovial. We just lost our freaking news guy.
Oh, man.
What the hell are we going to do without a news guy?
Now?
Do you want me to show my cans to him? See if we can...
He's already gone. He left the building. Brokejaw's gone. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to get him on the phone. I got to try to figure this out.
We got to figure this out.
I don't know what the hell we're going to do without a news guy. Brokejaw's gone.
We'll call him. We'll talk to him.
He just retired. All right.
We'll see if we can get him to turn around.
I don't know. We'll figure. We'll keep you guys posted what the hell we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do now. I do know that Andre's got Meals for Life coming up next on the Electric Radio Show, the show without a newsman.
Remember the Boy Scouts of America? Well, they're deep in financial trouble, and there's no merit badge for bankruptcy. The solution is quite obvious.
Hello, ma'am. Want to buy some Boy Scout cookies?
Boy Scout cookies?
Yes, ma'am. They help people stay thin, just like you.
Oh, stop it. Tell me more.
Well, they come in small packages, so you won't be tempted to inhale a whole sleeve in one sitting.
I like that.
And the crunchy cookie center is drenched in rich dark chocolate.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Boy Scouts! New Boy Scout cookies coming soon to a front door near you.
My sister's gonna freak out.
It's the Electric Radio Show. I'm still kind of reeling that we just lost our freaking news guy.
Me too. I'm really upset over this.
And I went, dude, his office is cleaned out. Nobody goes in there.
That's really messed up.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, he's an old, but dude, he basically just quit on the air.
Yeah, but
and he said he enjoyed his time except with me. The hell did I do?
That's messed up.
That is messed up. But D-Light, he loved your can.
Well, you know.
Who doesn't?
D, throughout the show, shoot him text messages and find out what the hell's going on.
No, because then he's going to want me to send him pictures.
So send him a freaking boob pic. I don't care. Whip it out and shoot it.
Could you do a group text on that one?
Wow, I'm just blown away by that. I'm sorry. What a way to start the show. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
All right, Meals for Life. What do you got, Dre?
All right, Meals for Life. And we all love our meals. Actually, we all love Burger King, right?
I do love Burger King.
Okay, so this is actually Burger King Meals for Life, Jack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. So
maybe they can get us a news guy.
Yeah,
maybe they could.
Sign me up.
So back on December 15th, a 50-year-old guy named Curtis Bruner, he got trapped in a bathroom at Burger King in Portland. Okay,
all right.
So he's trapped in the bathroom.
I'm seeing how this is trying to work out a free food for life.
He was stuck in there for an hour before the employees could get the door open. They couldn't get the door open.
Come on.
So, to make things right, the manager offered him free meals for life.
Wow.
Wow.
What do you have, his cane through the door handle or something? Come on.
So Curtis immediately started taking advantage of the deal. He hit up that Burger King once or twice a day, every day, for the following 2 weeks.
Until he got sick and tired of Burger King.
No way, man.
I could never get sick and tired of Burger King.
After 2 weeks?
No, I couldn't.
Oh, you're saying you couldn't? No,
I could not.
I couldn't either. No. So anyway, the 14th day, the employees told him that their district manager had stepped in and canceled the free food and he could no longer eat there for free anymore.
To which Curtis went and locked himself in the bathroom again.
So now Curtis is suing to get it back. He and his attorney calculated the value of the deal at $9,026, and that's if he ate one Whopper meal a week for 22 years.
No, but they said meals for life.
Meals
this dude
for life.
was going in there 2 times a day.
He was, but he gave them the benefit of the doubt, and he said, if I come in and eat one Whopper meal a week, get out your calculator, Jack.
I'm doing it right now, man.
22. What's the cost of a Whopper meal?
I pay.
It's got to be like $9 or something.
No, well, I pay for a Whopper meal small, no cheese, with a Coke.
What? No cheese?
No cheese.
Why?
I'm watching my weight.
Oh, cheese.
I put extra cheese on mine.
Let me see.
And bacon.
If you did one of those a day.
No, a week.
No. They say the dude original offer was meals for life. Curtis was hitting him up twice a day.
Right, but what they calculated was the value. It came in at $9,026, and that's if he ate one Whopper meal a week for 22 years. So one meal a week.
All right, one meal a week at my total out the door times 52 equals times how many years?
22 years, because he was 50 years old. So
mine comes to $8,888.88.
Now factor in tax.
That is with tax.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so obviously,
I think Curtis is
in Portland.
Maybe he's doing a double Whopper with cheese meal.
Maybe, or in Portland, it's a little bit more expensive than here.
Could be West Coast.
So they based it on him living to 72 years old, which is 5 years under the average life expectancy, by the way.
All right.
So
what happened?
I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this story, and we're gonna update everybody and see what happens. But
now I want a freaking Whopper.
Yeah. Well, me too.
Yeah, right now.
Do you like go get us Whoppers?
Yeah.
No, I don't feel like it.
Here's some
I don't.
cash.
I'm not a big Burger King fan.
Well, here's a mobile app.
Then whip out your Whoppers. Do something. Damn.
Do something.
Do something. I don't care what you do. Do something. All right, so we'll keep an eye on Curtis and his free meals for life.
We're gonna see what happens.
Burger King, Curtis. I think you hit him up a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I think you hit him up for 3 Whopper meals a week.
At least, right?
At least.
That's what I'm saying.
I would be shooting for one a day.
I'd be eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner there.
I'd just be eating a Whopper once a day, man. I love freaking Burger
I'd be
King.
sitting on the step when they open.
Yeah,
exactly.
Coming up in a little bit, we've got weird stuff that girls have found in their man's bathroom.
Oh, boy.
D-Light's got the Hollywood Hot Wire in the Underground Spotlight. Is that Romy or Rami? Is that do we know how that's pronounced?
I think it's Rami.
Rami Kozin with That's all coming up in the Underground Spotlight on the Electric Radio Show, and of course, Rami's never going to talk to us again.
The government shutdown continues, but you can still enjoy our national parks. In addition to spectacular scenic views and wildlife, now you can experience what it's like when there's no one to clean the restrooms at the rest stops. Witness how truly disgusting and smelly human beings can be when there's nobody to clean up after them. Plus, you'll finally be able to get that extreme close-up of raccoons feasting on piles of garbage. Even the bears are coming out of hibernation for the bountiful buffet of waste and filth. Your national parks. For some reason, they're still open. Take pride, America.
Jack Hammer, Andre Kane, Sacred Owl, and D-Light. They're the crew your parents warned you not to hang out with. Don't you remember that?
Well, isn't that special?
You are a meathead.
Afternoon, everybody. Did I do that?
Not so for you. I am still here.
How you doing?
Kiss my friend.
Who loves you, baby?
Homie, don't play that. Thank you very much.
Tested by that much.
Who'd you do?
No.
Yada, yada, yada.
Bang, zoom. We are the Wild and Crazy Guys.
It's really a great feeling to know that
I still got it.
I want to thank every single person.
And last but not least, my family, my mom, and everyone that voted for me.
And the belt buckle goes to...
You're encouraging bad behavior by giving me this award.
Oh, hey there. What do you get a load of this? They're giving me a teaching award tonight, so I'm going to need you to go ahead and holster up the twins as you'll be playing the role of Arm Candy.
Best bike riding ever.
To be part of something that matters to somebody else for some reason.
But this is the first time I've ever won anything.
Get down, 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 get down.
We're both in this together, so say something smart or get ready to run like hell.
Hey, don't worry, Mr. Moose will help us out.
This place is no picnic.
What are you cackling at, fatty?
What the devil is all the fuss about?
What the hell is going on here?
There's nothing funny about that.
And if you're thinking about changing the station, don't you do it!
It's the Electric Damn Radio.
Yeah!
Coming up a little bit later on, we've got a great listener email. As a matter of fact, I will go out on a limb and say this is a priceless email. Coming up a little bit later on in the show.
There's something magical about being able to communicate with people using nothing other than a radio.
Sure beats working for Disney.
Sometimes being lazy can get you in trouble.
Today's radio show is one you'll want to tell your friends about.
I think a lot of the media outlets are irresponsible. It's all shock value. It's all ratings.
The more you listen, the more you'll know.
Weird stuff in dudes' bathrooms. D-Light, have you seen some weird crap in some guys' bathrooms?
I have, yes.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in a dude's bathroom?
I've seen some women's products.
Women's product? I think you said women's buttocks.
No, women's products.
So what's wrong with that?
Well,
That's
because it is weird because if they tell me that they're single and they don't live with anyone, why would they have women's products?
I'm going to answer that question.
Feminine hygiene products?
Some of those, yeah.
I'm going to answer that question for you.
All right. Well, we'll do that when we got that story coming up in just a little bit. But straight ahead, we got Rami Kozin with Ayo. It's all coming up. The Electric Radio Show. Underground side. Quit yelling.
How's your whole family? How's your whole family? How's your whole family? How is your whole family? How's your whole family? How's your whole family? How's your whole family? How is your whole family? How's your dick? How's your dictation machine? How's your dick? How's your dictation machine? How's your dick? How's your dictation machine? How is your dictation machine? Take your pants down to the cleaners today. 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 Won't you do my ass? Won't you do his ass? Astrological chart, won't you do my ass? Astrological chart, won't you do my ass? Won't you do his ass? Astrological chart, won't you do my astrological chart? Suck on a stiff cock, tail with me. Suck on a stiff cock, tail with me. Suck on a stiff cock, tail with me. Suck on a stiff cocktail with me. How's your whole family? How's your whole family? How's your whole family? How is your whole family?
It's the Electric Radio Show. Just turn on the Underground Spotlight and get ready to feature Rami Kozin. I-I-O.
You'll get it when you hear the song.
Yeah.
You'll understand.
Yeah, absolutely. I listen.
It's a really good song, too.
It is a good song. It's really a good tune. But when I first saw the title, I'm like...
yeah, you're like, what's up with that? But then when you listen, you're like, oh, okay.
It all makes sense.
Right.
So without any further delay, in the Underground Spotlight, our featured artist of the week this week is Rami Kozin with I-I-O on the Electric Radio Show. And there you go. Yo.
All right. I told you it was good.
It all makes sense, man. Rami, we love you. Thank you so much for submitting. And if you want to be just like Rami Kozin, you want to get your project some love, all you have to do is simply do what she did. Go to theelectricradioshow.com, click on the banner for the Underground Spotlight, send us all the deets. Hey-o.
Just like that.
And who knows? We could be open up the window like Rocky Balboa and
Go, hey-o! Hey-o, Tiger!
Get married, Tiger. Yeah, you know, Mick.
What the hell?
Wow. Theelectricradioshow.com is the place to go for all of your Underground Spotlight needs. Coming up. Mick. Weird stuff that girls find in dudes' bathrooms.
Whoa.
That's coming up next on the Electric Radio Show.
You know to. Sometimes I sit and all day, but sometimes I get carried away. I slowly getting faster. Once I start it's very hard to stop. Faster, it is so exciting. I could forever until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the song of the count. I the spiders on the wall. I the cobwebs in the hall. I the candles on the shelf. When I'm alone, I myself. Slowly getting faster. Once I start it's very hard to stop. Faster, it is so exciting. I could forever until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the song.
Today's show is brought to you by that lone hair on your pinky toe. Get rid of it, it comes back. Get rid of it again, yep, it's back. It's the hair equivalent of black mold.
It's the show that gives you multiple eargasms.
Oh, yeah!
Here you go, baby. It's the Electric Radio Show. Found at theelectricradioshow.com.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Weird stuff that women find in dudes' bathrooms. All right. Now, listen, let's preface this with, that single guys are not known for having nice bathrooms.
That's true.
Or even a clean bathroom, for that matter. There's a Twitter thread that went around where women were taking it to the next level and talking about the weirdest stuff that they've seen in a guy's bathroom. And I just happen to have a list, and it's from Twitter. Number 9. I don't know why this would be in a bathroom, but it's actually, it's the top 8 things. Number 8, a stick of butter with one bite missing.
Oh, that's not good.
Dude, why is that in your bathroom?
That's not good.
Oh, I don't even want to imagine what it was for.
Number 7, a hole in the wall that was being used as a shelf.
I can see that.
Number 6, a toilet paper roll holder that is just a bungee cord.
Wow.
Number 5, weird things in a dude's bathroom. A toilet plunger that had a Star Wars lightsaber for a handle. That's kind of cool, though.
That's awesome.
Number 4, a turtle living in the bathtub.
Oh, boy.
I want to know how dudes shower. That's all I want to know. Number 3, a full barbecue grill was in the shower.
Wow.
That's how we do it. The number 2 thing was, this is really kind of nasty, is a drawer full drawer of shaved body hair.
Oh, no. Oh, girl, you better go running when you see that.
That's just nasty. And the number 1 weird thing that a woman found in a dude's bathroom was, this is a little long, but stick with me on this. It was a skeleton wearing a T-shirt that had a parody of the Coca-Cola logo, and it said vagina.
Wow. All right.
Dude's got some weird stuff in their bathroom. The weirdest thing that was ever in a bathroom that I occupied the apartment was when I lived in Germany. I got there. I mean, I was only I think it was like 23 when I got to Germany. And there was a bidet in the bathroom. I didn't know what the hell it was. I'd never seen one before. I'm from Brooklyn. What the hell do I know about a bidet? So I turned it on, and this water shoots up. So I decided that when I would have guests come over, that around the rim of it, I placed like fake ivy leaves, and I had 2 birds sitting on it. So it was like a bird bath in my bathroom.
Nice. Very,
I
very
didn't have
nice.
it like shooting way up in the air, but I had it running.
Right.
So I didn't know what it was for, so I turned my bidet into
like
a bird bath.
It's like a beautiful piece of art.
Yeah,
now.
it was pretty.
Did you have any German girlfriends?
I did. I had many, as a matter of fact.
What did they think of your bird bath bidet?
My bird bath bidet. The first girl came over, and she went into the bathroom. I heard her use the bathroom, and she came out with this blank look on her face, and she had the 2 birds in her hand, and she just went, "Was ist das?" Meaning, what is that? And I just told her, I said, it's
a bird bath.
It's my fountain. It's my bird bath. And I think I dated her a couple more times after that, and then she cut me loose.
She's like,
I was
stupid
just
American.
freaking weird. Rambo go
She didn't
home.
explain to you what it's used for, huh?
I found out what it was for.
Oh, okay.
Eventually
I got
found
you.
out what it was for. But, yeah, I never used that for that. It was my bird bath.
Even after you found out, you didn't use
Yeah,
it?
it was still my bird bath, man.
See, I would have used it.
No, man. No, man.
See, I've always thought it was really odd, and I've had this on more than one occasion, where a guy has a calendar in the bathroom.
Well, what is the calendar of? Is it chicks and cars, or
No,
is
it's just like a calendar, like, one that you'd get at a bank or something. Just like a generic calendar.
That's weird.
But it's
That
like,
is weird.
why would you need a calendar in the bathroom?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I have calendars. Like, I have a calendar, but it's hot rods. Like, I have a calendar in my garage.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Right.
But this isn't the one that you got from the bank that's got birds and stuff on it.
I've had naked chick calendars in my toolbox.
In the bathroom, though? Not
in the bathroom, man. You used to get the from the tool truck that would come. I'm not mentioning anybody, but the tool truck would come around. You'd buy tools, and at the beginning of the year, they would hand you the little tiny pocket-sized calendar, and it would have all naked chicks on it, man. And I would stick that in my toolbox, and I would, greet Miss March every morning for a month. And but that about is the weirdest thing I have. My bird bath bidet. That's the weirdest thing I've ever had. So,
That
ladies,
is weird. Real
if you've
weird.
known some weird stuff coming from guys in their bathroom, let us know. StudioERS@gmail.com. Coming up, speaking of weird. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's wired. T-Light's got the Hollywood Hot Wire next on the Electric Radio Show.
Sounds like you could use a little R&R, rum and Ritalin.
Hey, stop kidding yourself. Your New Year's resolutions are a sham. You're still eating too many carbs. You still haven't made it to the gym. You haven't cut down on booze. And you haven't budgeted or saved any money. But it's all good, because nobody likes a sober, skinny, tightwad anyways. Here's to a new year of binge eating, drinking, and overspending.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Let's find out what's going on in Hollywood. It's the Hollywood Hot Wire with T-Light.
All right, taking a look around the internet for what's trending in Hollywood. Britney Spears won't be starting her new Vegas gig in February after all. The singer announced that her Domination show is on hiatus so she can be with her father as he recovers from a serious health scare. Jamie Spears, her dad, is 66. He suffered a ruptured colon and spent nearly a month in the hospital.
Ow.
But is now at home and expected to make a full recovery. The singer tweeted out, quote, "I don't even know where to start with this because this is so tough for me to say. However, it's important to always put your family first, and that's the decision I had to make." Huge amounts of money were involved in this decision. Spears was expected to pull in $507,000 per show.
Wow.
For her Domination run.
Wow. First Broke Jaw, now Britney Spears?
What's going on?
What the hell's going on with the world?
Maybe Brokejaw is going with Britney Spears to take care of her dad.
Maybe Brokejaw's got a ruptured colon.
Ooh. You never know.
Never know.
The much-anticipated Mr. Rogers movie, entitled A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, starring Tom Hanks, has finally been given a premiere date.
Oh.
It will be October 18th of this year. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood will reportedly center around how a cynical journalist begrudgingly accepts an assignment to write a profile piece on the beloved icon and finds his perspective on life is transformed.
Didn't Tom Hanks play Walt Disney as well?
He did.
All right.
And the pictures I've seen of him as Mr. Rogers looks pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, then.
Well, he's a really good actor.
I like Tom Hanks.
I like Tom
I always
Hanks,
have.
Golden Girl Betty White turns 97 on January 17th.
Wow.
And
That's incredible.
According to sources close to the star, she loves her martinis and can be seen on a regular basis at the Pacific Dining Car restaurant at a corner booth with her friends. Recently, in an interview with Parade Magazine, when she was asked the secret to a long life, she responded, vodka and hot dogs, in that order.
Wow.
Also keeping positive and not focusing on the negative. Luckily for fans, she has no plans to retire. She said, quote, I just love to work, so I'll keep working until they stop asking. And when she does end up on an in memoriam segment, she says, quote, I hope they remember something funny. I hope they remember a laugh.
Wow. See, now, I knew that Betty White was celebrating birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this. And I remember, I don't know how many episodes ago, it's probably 4 or 5, that you had mentioned that you watched The Golden Girls.
I love The Golden Girls.
Well, in honor of Betty White's birthday, I'm going to give you a birthday present.
Really? What'd you get me?
I've got you here.
What the hell is this?
What is that?
Seriously? Wow.
The Golden Girls.
It is a chia pet of Betty White
Wow.
as Rose Nyland in The Golden Girls.
I got you a Golden Girls Rose Chia head.
Okay, this is wrong though. Look at, she's got like it's almost like a green afro.
That's
really cool.
Baby Rose is moving on up.
Yeah, baby.
Did you actually get that?
I did.
Oh my God, that's so
Dude,
funny.
I saw that.
Are you re-gifting?
No, I swear to God,
seriously,
no.
did you re-gift this?
I'm not. Who the hell would give me Rose Chia?
I don't know.
No, man. I went to the freaking the pharmacy and I needed to renew my prescription. So
I'm opening this up right
just
now.
a hammer. It's going to take like 20 minutes. And I'm
you
like, all
just
right.
did.
I saw that damn thing on the shelf and
All
I
right,
said,
wait.
Rose, you coming home with me?
And you thought of Delight when you saw that?
I
Well,
did
yeah, because we had a conversation about
She was
the
talking
Golden
about
Girls.
the Golden Girl.
Oh my God.
What do you
Wow.
do? You like put a little smear on Rose's head.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
That is for you. Got Rose's head in your
We
head.
gotta get a picture of this.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So wait, what do I do? Just put the seeds on her
the
head?
hell, I don't know. I bought it. Now you figure it out.
It's got instructions, I'm
But
sure.
take a picture of it and post it up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
That's
do what
funny.
you do. Put it out there. So if you want to see the Rose Chia head I got for Delight
She's
in honor of Betty White's 97th
She has a big hole in her head. Is
Happy
that
birthday,
supposed to
Betty
be-
White.
Happy birthday.
Love you, man. Really do love you. I'm sorry. Do you have anything else?
That's what's twinkling in Tinseltown this week. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at the Electric Radio Show.
You're definitely going to want to follow us because you want to see the chia head that I bought for Delight. Coming up in just a little bit, we've got listener email on the way. Andre's got a story called Back to the Grind. I'm not quite sure what that is. And I got one coming up next called The Big Fight. What is that all about? I'm going to tell you. It's on the way on the Electric Radio Show.
And how truly amazing it is. This journey that you and I have shared together.
15% of women have multiple orgasms. 18 is a lot.
Well, I would think after about 12 you lose count. You all went straight for the penis.
I was going to ask him.
No, it's like I sort of had a facial, half of one. Tonight you can say my clitoris. But and all the penis oral sex. Stop for a minute talking about the peni.
You should be able to squeeze your vagina like this.
The clitoris needs more attention. Then he laid me down on the bed.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is good. unhooking my bra. Here comes a moment. Look at him. I said I want it now. Papa JJ is painted.
Are you ready to go?
I'm warning you, I'm seriously stressed out here.
Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
And on the cool check-in, center stage on the mic.
Make the radio call.
As much as you can, please minimize your obscenities.
Under all the circumstances, I disagree.
You people are crazy.
Suppose we go on to the next subject.
Is everyone in the control room ready?
It's showtime.
This is a studio. This is not Rose Nyland's chia head. D-Light starts whipping his chia head out, and like you're going to start pouring water in the studio. It is not happening.
It's pretty involved.
This is the Electric Radio Show. That's what.
All right. All right.
This is like a project that you gave me.
Keep your head in your box over there.
Yeah.
Pretty good with head.
Coming up in a little bit. I'm just going to bypass it. I'm keep going. Listener email is on the way. This is a really good one. It's 2019, so Andre says it is back to the grind. Couples who have explosive fights, are they most likely to live longer?
Really?
Got all the details coming up. That's from the Daily Mail. And this is the Electric Radio Show, Broadcast Center, home of Rose Nyland's head.
Guys, what's up?
Hey, you ready?
Ready? I've been waiting for this game all week.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going out with my friends.
Oh, no, you're not. It's date night, and you're staying in to rub my feet.
Yes, dear. Sorry, guys.
Crap.
Guys, how many of you have a friend that's a shell of himself thanks to an overbearing, pushy woman? Do you wish you could get back to the good old days of ball games, beer drinking, and eyeballing good-looking women? Well, you're in luck. If you want to get your friend's manhood back, then you need to enroll him in the National Institute for Pussy-Whipped Men. At the National Institute for Pussy-Whipped Men, we use positive reinforcement skills that enable him to stand up to that pushy bitch who won't give it up.
Come on, man. Say it.
We're here for you, pal. Come on.
I'm going out with my friends.
Say it like you're the boss, damn it.
I'm going out with my friends.
After just a few weeks of testosterone training, we guarantee your friend will take his balls back from that tease.
Guys, what's up?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going out with my friends.
The National Institute for Pussy-Whipped Men, proud to help men everywhere not feel pussy-whipped
It's
anymore.
the Electric Radio Show from the Daily Mail. Well, this is kind of like good news and bad news. The good news is if you get into lots of loud, explosive fights with your significant other, that might mean you'll live a little longer. The bad news is just means more years of horrible fights, I guess.
I guess so.
According to a new study out of the University of Arizona, couples that have blowout fights are most likely to live longer. The researchers say that the key is that both of you have the same approach to handling your issues. So if you have massive fights, that's good. If you're both just suppressing your anger, that's not quite so good, but it's still pretty good, I guess. But if one of you usually bottles it up and the other usually explodes, then that's bad, because then it adds stress to both of your lives and increase both of your chances of crapping out sooner.
Wow.
So, explosive fights around the room, Q?
Well, my 3.5 ex-wives would tell you yes.
All right.
What do you mean you're half? What's 3.5?
Well, you know,
that's the one explosive fight that got out of hand.
Yeah, got out of hand, yeah.
They only put half of her in the ground.
That's right.
Dre.
No, I don't have explosive.
You don't get into explosive fights?
I mean, not anything that I would call explosive.
Oh, hell, man. I get into explosive
like
fights.
Arguments, disagreements. Not explosive.
No, man. My wife and I are just two hard-headed, opinionated people sometimes.
Yeah.
And yeah, man,
Well, that's good. You're going to be...
Gets real sometimes.
You're going to live a long life.
I'm going to live to about 100,000 years old.
That's right.
Do you like? You get into explosive fights?
Sometimes. Can be almost kind of like foreplay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
She's in a mood tonight.
That goes right back to your little head that you got.
There you go.
So there you go. So if you have explosive fights with your significant other, it's good and bad. Yeah, it sucks at that time, but could help you live longer, according to the Daily Mail and the University of Arizona. Back to the grind. What's that all about? Dre's got the deets coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
Even though actor Michael Douglas now denies it, the fact remains, you can catch an STD from oral sex.
I don't want you to close your thighs, but I don't want no HPV. I'm so sorry, babe, but I don't want to kiss your thing.
The only way to completely avoid sexually transmitted diseases is to abstain from sexual activity. Remember this phrase, if you lick, you could get sick.
And I don't want to kiss your thing.
This message brought to you by the Centers for Disease Control and this station.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Back to the grind. 2019's here. What's
Back
it
to
all
the grind.
about?
So this is all about settling back into your normal routine. So the holidays are past. You know, Christmas, the holidays,
stress,
New Year's. So a new survey found that it takes the average person 4 days to get back into the routine once the holidays are over. And if you count New Year's Day as the last holiday, then we're now past a good 6 days.
You should have your act together.
Yeah, we're
then.
way past. So I have the top 10 things here that make it hard to readjust.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to go down this really quick.
Got?
Coming in at number 10, you want to exercise, but you can't get motivated.
I exercise enough.
Yeah. Well, D-Light, you exercise, right?
I do, and right now I'm so sick of going to the gym with all these new year, new me people. Because they're all going to drop out within the next 6 weeks anyway. But I got to park out by the street because it's crazy.
That's me. I wouldn't last a couple days. Anyway, coming in at number 9, you feel like there's nothing to look forward to now. So, like, we're all looking forward to,
Hell, I'm looking forward to summer.
Yeah, spring, summer.
2019, alone, I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 8, these are the top 10 things that make it hard to readjust. It feels like ages before you'll have time off of work again.
No.
That's kind of true, maybe. Maybe, the holidays coming up and you have time off and stuff, and now, you feel like...
It could be. This is like teachers are looking forward to summer vacation.
Yeah. That's
spring break.
That's true. Coming in at number 7, readjusting to your routine feels boring. Maybe.
I don't know, man.
It could.
Number 6, the excitement of Christmas has passed.
Yeah, it's called. It's called 24 hours equals a day. Look forward to next year.
Number 5, January feels like the longest month of the year.
I agree with that.
January is the Monday of months.
Yeah. These are the top 10 things that make it hard to readjust. Coming in at number 4, you just feel tired and sluggish in general.
I think that's, for me, it's time of the year. It's just the season.
It's the season, yeah.
Yep. So dark early and, yeah.
Coming in at number 3, we know we've got another 2 months of winter left.
Yeah.
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Sacred Owl?
Well, I think we're going to have a little longer winter this year.
Shut up.
Coming in at number 2.
Number 2, Andre.
Then call me Sacred Groundhog, okay?
The days are still short and it gets dark early. I think that kind of fits in with everything.
Right.
And coming in at number 1, the weather is horrible, which is just depressing.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, if you're up,
Sorry
especially
to
where
be
we
so
are,
depressing.
Northeast, man, it's brick. It's cold. It was cold today.
Yeah, it really is cold.
It hasn't been a terribly cold winter.
No, it hasn't. And we've
But
had
some places in the Midwest
in
have
the
really
Plain
gotten
States, they've
slammed with snow and
as I like to say, pounded.
There
were places. I mean, we have skated here in New York we had that one really bad storm, which, kind of expand and nothing.
Then,
so hopefully that's the way it's going to be throughout the rest of the winter until Laughing Boy over there comes up with Zodiac Maniac for his yearly outlook.
Yes.
So Sacred Laughing Boy will be up. But first, there's your top 10 list of getting back to the grind. Listener email is on the way on the Electric Radio Show. Stick around.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the Electric Radio Show.
The Habbo radio station everyone loves.
I love them a lot.
It's the Electric Radio Show.
Hey kids, it's me, your old buddy, Rainbow the Clown. You know, a lot of adults want you to read this new book called Rainbow Party.
Oh, that's for girls. I don't like rainbows.
Well, you might in a couple of years. Lipstick, lipstick on you. Lipstick, lipstick on me. How many colors can you see wrapped around my...
This song sucks, Rainbow.
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth.
My dad says you're not even supposed to be around children.
Well, that's because your dad's an angry alcoholic. Went to a party just for kicks. The girls had tubes of lipstick. Each one found a boy to pick, then wrapped their lips around.
Don't you know any songs about aliens or race cars?
Sorry, kids. It's all part of your new educational curriculum.
Well, our educational restriculum blows.
That's in the second verse.
Come on, guys. Let's go play Xbox. Yeah. Stupid clown.
It's the Electric Radio Show. All right, they're on it. Kind of love that. Got a really good listener email here. And as I read on, you guys will kind of figure this out. Right? It is from Making Radio Waves in Nevada.
Okay.
Hey, gang. As a longtime listener and someone who carries your show on our station on the West Coast.
Wow.
All right.
I have what I thought was a loyal listener and supporter of our station. And it was at first. They would listen so much that we would comment about them on the air, and we had a lot of fun with this person. Then it seemed to get weird. As soon as I would start posting something to Facebook, it was like within seconds retweeted on Twitter. Just as fast. Then they would post hashtags with hidden meanings like hashtag, when will he notice me that I'm waiting here?
Oh, boy.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. She is married with a teenage son and lives in another state. We never met each other. With this getting weirder and weirder, I deactivated from Facebook, which made her think I blocked her, not just end my account, but just blocked her. She contacted members of my family with messages like, I miss him.
Oh.
I remember when we used to dance.
Oh, boy.
What?
Oh, boy.
Used to dance. Damn, this girl's messed up.
Wow.
Some family members hit me up to see if I was okay. Some of her messages made it seem like I had died. She went as far as hitting up my sister to let her know I was no longer on Facebook, and yet she's never once spoken to my sister, and they're not even Facebook friends. The other day, after hearing from friends about the things she was posting on Facebook, quote, I thought he loved me.
What?
I thought he loved me the way I cared for him, and so on.
Oh, my God.
I confronted her and called her a stalker, and she flipped out. After blocking her and so forth, she's still carrying on like we had a relationship.
Wow.
What do you think I should do? Signed, Making Radio Waves.
Oh, boy.
Holy crap, dude. I know this dude, too.
So there's a very big possibility that she's listening to us right now.
Yeah. Yeah. There really is.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, this ought to be fun. All right, Booth, kill the music. Start it over again. All right. D-Light.
Okay, so...
You're kind of crazy.
I'm not crazy like that. You know what? Let me take that back. I've done some crazy stuff in my past, but you grow up, okay? This woman is married and has kids.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Is she married? Does it say she's married?
It says she's married.
Married with a teenage son.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
so not only is she married and has a son, but it's an older kid. So, like, she's got to be, I would say, probably at least in her late 30s, early 40s.
I'd say
Okay.
that's fair.
If not older.
I'd say that's fair.
I mean, she's obviously delusional.
Yeah.
She thinks that they've danced. She thinks that they've had some kind of relationship.
Yeah.
So
Contacted
I think
his
that
sis.
I think that he's doing all the right things. He may have to actually even take it further. He may have to, contact the authorities if she doesn't, let up on this.
All right. So basically, D-Light's advice is keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm going to speak from experience because...
As will I.
I've had a few things happen like this to me in the past. Nothing quite like that, but one time in particular, I had somebody that... Well, I didn't know this person. I noticed that a car was sitting in the parking lot of the radio station that I was working at. This is going back many years.
Days ago.
So I noticed this car, but I didn't think anything of it because it was a pretty busy radio station. There's a lot of traffic and stuff in the station. So I just really didn't think much of it. I was leaving, I got in my car, and as I'm driving, I noticed that car in my rearview mirror.
Oh boy.
So I kind of went a different route, and every way I went, this car was following me. And finally, I pulled into a gas station, and the car followed me into the gas station.
Damn.
And parked on the other side of the gas station. And I went up to the car, and I was like, who are you, and why are you following me? And it was some lady. And she was like, Andre, she's like, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. She's like, I listened to you on the radio, and I just wanted to see where you live. And I'm like,
my God.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, why do you want to see where I live? And she's like, I just was curious. I don't know. She's like, I'm just curious. I hope you're not mad. And I was like, please don't follow me. And she, boom, took off. And I never saw her again. But you got to take these things very seriously because you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know the severity. This could be pretty serious, you know?
It sounds pretty serious
It could
right
be
now.
just as stupid as what I went through. Just, please don't follow me and bang. Or it could be something really serious.
Or it could be just bang.
So you have to...
Wow.
You have to take it very seriously.
Well, what do you think, Q?
Well, I agree. Keep your head on a swivel. He said swivel,
On a
right?
swivel, yeah.
Yeah, keep your head on a swivel. But also, while you're doing that, back up completely. Just ignore it, and she may just go away. But you have to make sure that you're following through. And if she continues to do that, and you're beginning to feel uncomfortable, you have no choice but to go to the authorities and follow suit with that. I mean, we have people. I mean, it's a compliment to a degree, but then it's kind of freaky. And if the woman has that idea, then you gotta keep that in check.
My opinion is, dude, you got to get the cops involved right now. Like, make them aware of what's going on. I personally had 2 death threats. Mm-hmm. I mean, 2.
Wow.
And the second one that I got was so, I'm not going to get into it, but it was so real. And Andre was there.
Yep.
There were 6 people in the room that heard it. It was over the phone. And the New York State Police got involved. The town police where I lived got involved. They had a unit parked outside of my house for a week. And, they knew where I was in that town. Mm-hmm. And the town where the radio station was, that municipality got involved.
Yep.
So, you got to make the cops aware of what's going on, dude, because
you don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know. So there you go. See, it's not always about, I found a pair of panties in my son's lunchbox.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes.
We do get a lot of...
we get a lot of weird ones,
yeah.
but this one, we wish you all the best, and it is one of our affiliates, and we'll just leave it at that. He knows who he is. He's listening right now.
Yeah, he's listening.
So it's kind of like I'm talking to him. So, dude, get the authorities.
And you're probably
involved.
talking to the lady too.
And lady, if you were smart, you'd just leave the man alone.
Just leave him alone.
Yeah, really.
Just leave him alone.
You want to send us a listener email? Do what Making Radio Waves did. Go to theelectricradioshow.com, or maybe this lady will start emailing us now.
Oh, boy.
StudioERS@gmail.com, and just subject line, I'm the wacky lady that won't leave this man alone. Coming up, he's got the transits for the year. Sacred Owl, the Zodiac Maniac, on the way on the Electric Radio Show.
It's time to take a look at the pros and cons of making a New Year's resolution.
Did you make any resolutions for New Year's? Y'all know we never stick to our own resolutions.
My resolution is to be more fun.
My New Year's resolution is to learn how to play guitar.
My New Year's resolution is to not gain weight.
I also resolve not to eat any more fruits or vegetables.
My New Year's resolution is to do a good deed daily.
I denounce thee for giving people ambitions they cannot fulfill.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
So what is your New Year's resolution?
I made a New Year's resolution.
My records indicate that you have expressed interest in losing some weight.
This is me before Ultra Slim Fast.
I guess I'm going on a diet. You need to lose 6 pounds off of your face.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
I've been on a diet every day since I was 19.
You're starting to look like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
You remember my 2 lap band surgeries, right? Feel how fat my buttocks are.
Feel so bloated, I just want to sleep for 3 days.
I'm too fat to go to the gym.
No pain, no gain.
Little pig, let me in. Man, I love a gal that buys me dinner and doesn't expect me to put out. Attaboy. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go. Give me a drink. Hell's his name? I got my fingers crossed for a little freaky dinky. You guys, look at my dirty girl. This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Was the joke that bad? Oh my goodness. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I just realized that maybe this psycho lady should be emailing Negan.
Yeah.
If you listen to that open,
yeah,
he's all about it. It's the Electric Radio Show.
All right.
Yeah. You just hear Jeffrey Dean Morgan handling this woman. Darling, I'm just going to have to split your head open. that just worked out that way, man. But, yeah. Whew. Crazy people out there. Coming up, we've got social shout-outs are on the way. And Sacred Owl is going to give you not only the transit for the week, but he's going to take a look at 2019.
All right.
Now you're going to look at the year as a whole?
Yeah, as a whole.
I'm not even going there. Because I say you're going to look at the whole and
figure it all out.
Yeah.
Sacred Owl is going to whip out his magic stick and look at the hole. It's all coming up on the Electric Radio Show. Hang out.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We got some wonderful people for you.
All you mommies and daddies out there who complain to the radio station, I got something to say to you.
And the first thing you got to do is say the call letters properly. Okay? It's an incredible metamorphosis of love and emotion and sensitivity and tenderness and fun and joy and happiness.
Did you know that this show represents help and hope?
The Electric Radio Show.
I get up real early and turn on my radio. Listen to the whole crew on the Electric Radio Show. They're so funny and it's all free. They make me laugh so hard they make me have to pee.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Time to look at the transits. That's right, not just the Port Authority. Talking about the metaphysical transit that involves Uranus.
Yeah.
For the whole year.
Yes.
Sacred Owl, the Zodiac Maniac.
And That's funny. You should mention Uranus because that's the first transit we're going to talk about.
I always love Uranus.
Not surprised.
Well, in this year, and it already started, but one of the most major astral transits is Uranus is going to the planet of rebellion. It's going to end its retrograde motion in Aries, and it's actually going to go direct until March 2019. Then it returns to Taurus, where it will be stationary until 2026.
First, Uranus is going to be rebelling, and then Uranus is going to be stationary.
Right.
Sounds like a trip to Taco Bell.
Exactly. And it actually is going to bring more new challenges, but not in a bad way, but challenges so you can see yourself and see things that are going on in your life. And it's almost like reflections, like a contrast. Like night is today, that kind of contrast. That's what Uranus brings into people's lives. So
okay,
that's not going to be a bad transit. And now also Saturn, the planet of karma and responsibility, will now fully manifest in its natural sign of Capricorn, and that's going to happen. The first time it's happening in 29 years.
Oh boy!
Right. It's not a bad thing though, because Saturn also governs. It governs regulations, responsibilities. So this year is going to be people making up and doing the right thing for themselves and other people that are out there.
So it's not like karma, like biting people in the ass?
It can. If you're being irresponsible, yes.
Will it go back to 29 years of stuff that you've done wrong?
Well, no, not necessarily,
all right.
But just stuff that's
in your case, just the last 15
and a half, right?
Yeah.
But it also, whatever that's not right now is gonna force it to correct itself, basically. Okay. And that's what's going to happen with that. So, but what saves you is that Pluto is going to be retrograde in Capricorn, and that's between the 24th of April and October, which is half the year, and that goes through Capricorn, which as Saturn is also in Capricorn, and so will influence the attitude towards material value and possession. So what happens is whatever karma you have. So I'll give you an example. This year, a lot of corporations that have done things wrong and been really nasty undercutting, they're all going to get exposed.
Okay.
And so if you have stock, be very mindful of high paying stocks. If they were not doing things ethically, it's all going to be corrected. So you're going to have a lot of what they call that businesses being like almost, remember many years ago how Enron got caught? Something similar to that this year.
I'm just going to drink a lot.
Yeah, that would be a great
so it'll
idea.
be like last year.
Yeah, that definitely would be a lot. Yeah.
I've been doing that for 10 years.
Yeah, but drinking last year was to kind of forget the year. Drinking this year is kind of bringing on a celebration. It's a big difference.
Yeah,
so it's a good year for a lot of people. And what you really want to do is pay attention to yourself. This year is going to force you because it's a 3 number. 2019 comes out to the number 3. So with that means that's a year of healing, opportunity, or it could be a year that's very chaotic if you're not paying attention to yourself and to the things that need to be paid attention to.
What about 3 as in way?
You're such a...
2019?
That could be you. It depends on your equipment, Jack, you know?
Okay.
You know, so, you know.
And how much you drinking.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
true.
So, and it's not that bad. But also Neptune will be in retrograde in Pisces between June 21st and November 27th. And this influence through Pisces between those years will last for actually 14 years it's been lasting. This influence will help us in a different way, depending on the astrological sign which you're born under. This influence with Neptune being in Pisces will actually reverse those people who make a lot of assumptions are going to start looking to get facts. It's a fact-finding time. It's a time to make sure that you know what you're talking about before you put your foot in your mouth.
All right.
You know, so it's not a bad thing. Now, some of the transits that we always talk about, Mercury will turn retrograde only 3 times this year. From March to March 28th, July, and then in October. So you're kind of good.
March what to March?
March 5th to March 28th.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Right through you.
My birthday is right at the beginning of that crap.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, and also...
I just clear it.
And it's in Pisces that year, so that's going to really affect those who are Pisceans.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but it's only... Hey, listen, it's only 23 days, so it's not as if you're going to suffer too much.
Do a lot of drinking.
Well, that's a good time to start drinking for sure because, but it's also a time of recalibration. So this year's Mercury retrogrades is going to ask you to recalibrate your energy, rethink and replan and re-strategize. So when you come out of it, you have a better idea what you want to do, which way you're going, and how you're feeling about things.
All right.
All right. Now, so we're going to jump right to the actual signs. So I'm going to do all three signs that are here in the room. So let's start with Pisces, since Pisces is complaining. And this is the year prediction for Pisces. The Pisces signs will be a bit confused between the reality of life and a creative imagination. And so you're the only one who can decide on how to balance both for a happy and a good life. Don't make promises that you cannot keep. So in other words, don't overcommit yourself. And also, you're going to start a new business or new opportunities are going to come to you this year. So that's really good because the majority of the people in our show are Pisceans. So it looks like that we're going to have opportunities that will come out of nowhere and you're not going to see them coming. So it's actually good. And mentally, you need to declutter your mind with doing some meditation, taking time for yourself, going away and prayer. Prayer is not a bad thing for Pisceans to use.
And drinking.
That absolutely can work. And then Gemini, suggests that this year will be full of life and exuberance. You'll be ready to try some new things all the time. This will make your life refreshing. You're going to have a lot of fun this year.
All right.
Yes, starting something new and new again and new again. So you're not going to find the one you love this year.
It's all right.
But just have fun doing it.
I have a fickle heart, so I'm used to it.
It's okay, yes. And then
kind of like last year.
Yeah, and the year before.
Wow. But don't worry about it. It may put you a little under stress that you might get that way, like in the middle of the year or right after your birthday, but don't worry about it. And your relationships, career, and money can turn out to be the best year you ever had.
Okay.
All right.
And then Aries. The sign will have excellent time in 2019. This is going to be one lucky year for you in all aspects of your life, so I'm playing the hell out of the lottery this year. Physically and mentally, you will be fit and strong. And when it comes to love and romance, which I have a great wife, you'll be sure to do whatever you want out of life and enjoy the people that you are. Professional and business, you'll be creative and you'll come up with new ideas. So it's a great year for me also.
All right. And if you want to know about your specific astrological sign and you're really nice about it, you can go to theelectricradioshow.com and click on the page for Sacred Owl and say, "Yo, Q, what is my sign looking like?"
And I will answer.
And don't take a picture of the bird and send it to him because he will tell you that sign is in the pooper. So there you go. And then there's always drinking. Sacred Owl, the Zodiac Maniac.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're going to give you guys some love for loving us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Social shout-outs on the way on the Electric Radio Show.
Just a friendly reminder that your insurance deductible starts all over again January 1st. Be careful out there.
I think I need to call 119.
Let me see what you can do.
You're listening to the Electric Radio Show.
On air
And that's just how we do it.
online.
TheElectricRadioshow.com.
Feel the power.
Hey guys, are you sick to your stomach at the thought of flying to visit the in-laws in Florida? Not because you can't stand your in-laws, but because you fear the TSA will see your less than impressive manhood on their new screening machines. Well, have no fear, Mr. Helmet is here. Mr. Helmet, the device that slides over your own little member, making it look up to 10 times larger when viewed on X-ray. You'll be the envy of every man at the airport. Women will fall at your feet. And shh, no one has to know. It's your secret weapon. Plus, Mr. Helmet comes with a deluxe sack that can store your cash, coins, even credit cards. The sack fits behind your helmet, keeping your wallet out of reach from those pesky airport pickpockets. But wait, Mr. Helmet isn't just for men. Adventurous ladies can use it too. Are you a woman who wears plaid shirts, drives a Subaru, and has a rainbow sticker on the bumper? Then Mr. Helmet is your friend. Simply purchase the convenient strap-on accessory and walk through the scan machine with some serious swinging confidence. So don't dread that flight. Flaunt your flight plans, because we've got you covered with Mr. Helmet. Available exclusively at Dick's.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Time to give you guys a little bit of love for loving us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's social shout-outs, starting with Facebook. Jennifer Parnell in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. From Brampton, Ontario, Canada, we have Nikki Semets. And in Cincinnati, Ohio, we have Doug Lee. So thank you so much.
All right, yeah.
For that love on Facebook. Flying on over to Twitter in New York City, we have Len Morales. In Ontario, Canada, we have Andrea Jones. And from Atlantic City, New Jersey, we have Rachel Kramer. There you go.
All right.
good.
Yes.
Hey, I think I'm going to hit Atlantic City down there this summer.
Why not?
I like AC. I like Atlantic City. I like it down there. I'm going down there, and because you know why? I could do it in a day or two and get out, man. Vegas is just...
Oh, but Vegas is so much fun.
It is fun, man, but I'm just crazy for me, man. I don't know. Instagram, how about that? In Australia, we have Adam Mesovich, and in Jupiter Beach, Florida, we have Mariana Nicole, and in Charleston, West Virginia, we have James Townsend. Thank you for that love.
All right.
Instagram. And Instagram has still become my favorite. I love Instagram. It's nice.
Yeah, it's
quick.
cool.
It's fast. If you guys want to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, it's real simple, real easy. All you have to do is go to theelectricradioshow.com. All the symbols are right there. Click, like, love, share. Who knows? You might be getting a social shout out. We're going to wrap things up coming up next on the Electric Radio Show. Hang out.
We're ending the show, and we hope you enjoyed it very much. Many things transpired here today, and we hope you stick around for whoever's next, because they're really, really, really good as well.
All right, big finish.
Show's over, folks.
That's it. Go home, everybody. None of this ever happened.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter.
It's over. Bye-bye from us to you.
This concludes our broadcast day.
And that's going to do it.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
Little did I know that we'd be saying goodbye to Brokejaw.
Has anybody gotten in touch with him?
You heard from him, D?
No, he hasn't responded back.
You sent him a boob shot?
No.
You don't care then.
If I send him a boob shot, it might end up on like the streets of Taiwan or something.
Sharing is caring.
I don't know where the hell I don't know what we're going to do. You guys are going to have to hang in with us. I have no idea what we're going to do. For a news guy, we may have no headlines for a couple of weeks.
We'll figure it out.
I know I can't do it. Andre's not going to do it. Nobody in this room is going to do it. So we're going to have to start interviewing news guys. Great. This is not how I envisioned starting off 2019.
No way.
Interviewing newsmen.
Can't even believe.
Or women. Who knows? Could be a newswoman. I have no idea.
No idea at this point.
We wish Tom Brokejaw well. Thank you for...
yes, really.
Tom was with us, from the Electric Morning Show.
Yeah, way back.
Back in, what, 08? Mm-hmm. So, he's been with us for over a decade.
By the way, if you want to, if you think you could be our news guy or news girl, send us an email.
Yeah, send us an audio file and an email.
Let us hear you.
And just, studioers@gmail.com, subject line news audition. How about that?
We'll play them on the air, maybe.
Yeah, we'll play them on the air. Who knows? We'll see what the hell's going to happen. I did not expect this to start off this way. However, we end it the same way every way by thanking you guys each and every week for tuning in to the Electric Radio Show. I'm going to start drinking. But first, we have to thank our first responders, our police, fire, EMS, and dispatchers. Thank you for what you do around your community to keep everybody safe to go about their daily lives, and to the greatest fighting force this world has ever known, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. Thank you for what you do for us and others around this great planet of ours to keep everybody safe from tyranny, oppression, and terrorism. Everybody take care, be well, have a great week. We'll catch you right back here in a little over 6 days with another Electric Radio Show.
Take care. God bless.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you to all our troops. God bless America.
Here to perform our national anthem, United States Navy veteran and national recording artist, Dave Bray, USA.